Welcome once again to Hump Day Hymns. We know it's working because our special guest this week, his watch just notified us that we're live. So obviously it's working exactly as we planned. Hello, I am Mike McCormick. I am the music director here at Trinity St. Andrew's United Church in Renfrew, Ontario. And we have a special guest who really should get a merit badge because I believe this is your third time here?
Yeah.
And fourth or fifth time that we've done a couple things together. So this is Ian Guenette. Ian is the musical director, organist at St. James Anglican Church in Carleton Place. He also seems to have new positions with the RCCO, the Royal Canadian College of Organists. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Are you the media guy now, or
publicity convener?
Publicity convener.
But somehow that's morphed into doing other things, so that's okay. Yeah.
So I saw Ian. He posted you had to interview a guest organist who was doing a recital, and also I sat in on a workshop given by Rochelle Lauren. Is that the name? Who was talking about composing organ music. It was fascinating and frightening all at the same time, especially with all the modern technology. She is pencil and paper. She's absolutely pencil and paper. None of this, all that.
you could read her manuscript. You wouldn't even need it. Like her.
Oh yeah.
So neat. It's
You stuck me. So, anyways, what we wanted to do today is that Ian has been doing Music Mondays at St. James since pandemic, or did you start it before then?
That was right when the lockdown happened.
So Ian's Music Monday is part an inspiration for what we're doing here at Hump Day Hymns. I saw what he was doing. I thought, yeah, it's a good idea. It's not only are we playing some music, but it's also a chance for us to learn the technology, and hopefully Sunday morning will go better. We can screw up today, and then we'll get it right on Sunday. Sometimes it worked the other ways around. We'd screw up on Sunday, but Wednesday. But anyways, and as it's gone on, I have found I've been watching Ian because Ian will present organ repertoire and give a bit of history lesson of the composer or where he's heard it, which has been great for me as a novice organist. And the one that really struck me was within the last month or so. Was it Florence Price?
Yes.
There was a piece called Adoration.
Yes. I came out of nowhere. Where did I see? I don't know. I was searching for women organ composers, and it came up, and I researched her history, and just fascinating. It's like this little jazzy,
but really simple and a beautiful little piece.
So my favorites now.
So that was great. So a few weeks ago, I tune in to see what Ian's up to, and Ian's sitting on a piano, and I thought, wow, this is strange for organ repertoire. And he did nothing but show tunes, and part of me was going, yes. And the other part of me is going, hey, wait, that's my gig. Hey, you don't play show tunes and pop tunes in the church. That's what I do. But it was great because, again, pretty much anyone you'll see, with certain exceptions, who is a church musician is a musician and plays in other things. This is how you make a living. You teach, you perform. So Ian has besides playing the organ in a church, he's already, since returning from school, you've got some students that you teach piano and organ, or just
both? Yeah.
And he has become the accompanist for the Arnprior Community Choir. That's strictly piano, as well as the rehearsal pianist / pit band leader of the Mississippi Muds in Carleton Place. So, again, had you played any sort of musical theater in sort of your musical upbringing? I'm pretty sure McGill would kind of beat that out of you.
Yeah, I don't think they even say those words. But no, Mark Piper came up to me one day after church and said, "Hey, can you play the Mikado?" And to be honest, I didn't know what that was. I'm like, "What do you mean?" Of course, it's the name of the show, so I looked it up. Thought, okay, why not? It's a gig, And then I ended up loving it. And
yeah. So this is what we do. So what we're going to do this week. So Ian played a few of those songs. I don't know how much we're going to do repeats of those, but we're going to do some show tunes. We've got a couple other little surprises. I think since we've mentioned the Mikado, I think we'll call it on the fly and we'll play the Pinafore songs first.
Sure.
So my first experience with the Mississippi Muds was also in a Gilbert and Sullivan show, also directed by Mark Piper. So I was in a show called HMS Pinafore, and sorry, we're all bouncing around here where we put our music. Ian's old school. He's he's the young guy using paper, and I'm the old fart, and I'm using iPad. But it doesn't mean that, it each has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of the iPad is like all the music I've ever had to play at any time is still here. Doesn't mean I can find it. So we're going to start with When I Was a Lad.
Yeah.
So this is basically the first tune that my character, Sir Joseph Porter, Admiral of the Queen's Navy, comes onto the HMS Pinafore for reasons which are really not delved into in the show. This is not the reason. It's because he's looking for love. So he just goes around to various ships until he finds it. That's one of the great things about being the admiral. You can do that. And so when he enters the ship, what of course does he do? He tells his life story to the entire crew and assorted maids, maidens, and crewmates because they are fascinated and because he's the admiral. And this is the British Navy of the late 1800s. They are forced to tolerate what he's telling them and in fact pretend to enjoy it. So this is a true Gilbert and Sullivan type of song. There is a little slower, please, because there are in 6 pages of music there are 16 million words, and Ian basically plays the same thing for about 7 minutes, longer if I forget the words, but I have them here, and I'm going to put my glasses on. And we're just going to start straight from the vamp?
Yep.
All right.
All verses? Yep.
All verses. Oh, we got to tell the whole story. People want to know the whole story, right? Like, where did you come from, Sir Joseph Porter? So, 1, 2, 1, 2. When I was a lad, I served a term as office boy at an attorney's firm. I cleaned the windows and I swept the floor, and I polished up the handle of the brick front door. Polished up the handle of the big front door. I polished up the handle so carefully that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. He polished up the handle so carefully, now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy. As office boy, I made such a mark that they gave me the post of a junior clerk. I served the writs with a smile so bland, and I copied all the letters in a big round hand. Copied all the letters in a big round. I copied all the letters in a hand so free that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. Copied all the letters in a hand so free that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy. In serving writs, I made such a name that an articled clerk I soon became. I wore clean collars on a brand new suit for the pass examination at the Institute. For the pass examination at the Institute. That pass examination did so well for me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. Pass examination did so well for he that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy. The reason I'm repeating it is the entire cast repeats what he says, and it gives me a chance to breathe, which I'm not getting now. And this also gives Ian a chance to understand what it's like to be the accompanist when I am the lead vocalist, because sometimes I go off topic. And then he goes into a jazz exploration. Verse 4, of legal knowledge I acquired such a grip that they took me into the partnership. The junior partnership, I ween, was the only ship that I had ever seen, was the only ship that he has ever. But that kind of ship so suited me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. That kind of ship so suited he that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy. I grew so rich that I was sent by a pocket borough into Parliament. I always voted at my party's call, and I never thought of thinking for myself at all. He never thought of thinking for himself at all. But I thought so little they rewarded me by making me the ruler of the Queen's Navy. He thought so little that he rewarded he by making him the ruler of a Queen's Navy. No similarity to modern thing. You know, no person would go into politics and just vote at their party's beck and call. No, they vote with their heart and their conscience. Sarcasm. Now, landsmen, all whoever you may be, if you want to rise to the top of the tree, if your soul isn't fettered to an office stool, be careful to be guided by this golden rule. Careful to be guided by the golden. Stick close to your desk and never go to sea. And you all may be the rulers of the Queen's Navy. Stick close to your desks and never go to sea. And you all may be the rulers of the Queen's Navy. Yeah.
Nice.
And thundering ovation, always there. So we'll do one more song from Pinafore. Once again, the best songs of most of Gilbert and Sullivan. There's a few sort of solo aria type things, usually for the pretty woman. Cameron sang one at a previous Hump Day hymns, but there's a lot of duets and trios. So this is a duet between the captain and Dead-Eye Dick. Dead-Eye Dick's the scoundrel. He's the scoundrel. He likes, whenever there's things going on the ship, he's willing to rat out his crew like that. And he's got one eye. So he's Dead-Eye Dick. I didn't make the names, okay? This is a good. So unfortunately, you're not going to understand. But a lot of Gilbert and Sullivan tunes, especially the duets, have, the one person sings and has sort of a theme. The other person has their sort of musical theme, and they're all to the same sort of do on the piano, and they mesh together really well. So you'll have to envision it. Because I can't do both of them.
What? Yeah.
I know. All right, give me my 3 notes. Kind captain, I've important information. Sing hey, the kind commander that you are, about a certain intimate relation. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, sing may the merry maiden and the tar. Good fellow, in conundrums you are speaking. Sing hey, the mystic sailor that you are. The answer to them vainly I am seeking. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. Dead-Eye Dick. Kind captain, your young lady is a-sighing. Sing hey, the simple captain that you are. This very night with Rackstraw to be flying. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, and the tar. Good fellow, you have given timely warning. Sing hey, the thoughtful sailor that you are. I'll talk to Master Rackstraw in the morning. Sing hey, the cat o' nine tails and the tar. The merry cat o' nine tails, the merry cat o' nine tails, the merry cat o' nine tails, and the tar. Yes! I do that. It's good to see that other accompanists have the same thing. Ian got through that piece really well, and then kind of futzed the last note.
Yeah, I'm blaming that on the pandemic. Okay.
That was a pandemic error.
Because before that, I had a rehearsal almost every day, so I was, my fingers did what they wanted them to do, and, and now they don't. So
yeah. Oh, it's.
I blame everything on that.
Yeah, absolutely, as we should. Let's see. what have we got here? Do you want to try the Fallen song? Fallen
Sure.
From the Sky? So this is a song. Ian, you didn't know this one, did you?
Well, actually, no. I did know the musical, and it's a movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, a couple at my church gave me the DVD of the movie, but I had never seen the show. I don't even think I realized it was a show.
Yeah.
But-
This song is "Fallen from the Sky." It's from the musical and the movie Once, which I highly recommend in the future times. In the future times when you are allowed to go and see shows again, I can't recommend this one enough. I went into this. I hadn't seen the movie. Went into this expecting nothing, and got so much out of it. And the best part about it was this is, I think, good script writing. Most of the musical takes place in an Irish pub, so the set is an Irish pub. And in the intermission, they open the bar. So you get to walk up on stage and have a beer. It was a pricey NAC beer, but it was still, I'm on the stage. I'm drinking with the cast. Yeah, so this is essentially a love song sung by the lead guy to the lead girl. And that's about it. And we'll see how it goes. I just start this cold, right?
I think so, yeah.
2, 3, 4. You must have fallen from the sky. You must have fallen on the wrong way. You brought so many to the light. Now you're by yourself. There comes a point in every fight. Giving up seems like the only way. When everyone has said goodbye, now you're on your own. You need somewhere to fall apart, somewhere to fall apart. Well, the rules of Cain, the nights you made, the hours that crawl for those who blame, the broken glass, the fool that asked to move an arrow to stop. You must have fallen from the sky. You must have come here in the pouring rain. You took so many through the light. Now you're on your own. If you need somewhere to fall apart, somewhere to fall apart. Well, the ruins of man, the bloody rag, the fool, the bull, the powdered hag, the knights that made the rattle rag, the wolves that follow the ousted man, the fallen star, the way we are divine. The rules that never ever multiply. You must have fallen from the sky. You must have come here on the wrong way. You came among us every time, but now you're on your own. If you need somewhere to fall apart, somewhere to fall apart. Well, they call you saint, the basket case, the rules of thumb you have to break, the raging skull, the rag to the bull, the nails that drag in either hand. Well, I will make my work a bliss. I know this place, I know this task. You must have fallen from the sky.
Folky feel to that.
Yeah, well, again, most of the musical is the thing I was telling Ian about this before we started recording is that this is one of these rare musicals where all of the instruments are played by the cast, so there are a lot of acoustic instruments. I believe the hardest role to cast would be the lead woman, who has to do a convincing Czech accent and play classical piano and sing. So, yeah. So if there's any, which is interesting because we had a Czech exchange student in Renfrew about 8 years ago who was a like top level piano player. I don't think she could sing though.
No.
All right. What do you want now, Ian? I'll let you choose the next one.
Let's do Thank You for the Music and get that over with.
Okay.
I think my copy's over there, isn't it?
Yeah, I just gotta. So we'll do a little switch here. I'll have to wipe down the piano, and while we're doing that, Ian's gonna say where this song comes from.
So, this is Thank You for the Music by Abba, of course. And it's from the musical Mamma Mia. It's a little triggerable because we were supposed to do Mamma Mia. The Mississippi Muds were supposed to do it. And we had just sold out. I always tell the story. We just sold out 6 performances, or was it 5? It doesn't matter.
All of them.
All of them. Like 3 weeks to opening night. The energy was so high, everything was coming together. And then bam, it was over. And now we're not sure when we can do it. But we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So ever since then, been playing Abba's music and being sad about it, but it'll happen. It'll happen.
Abba's not supposed to make you sad.
No. Is that better?
Yeah. And you can demask if you want, since you
Yeah.
can sing.
So here's Thank You for the Music, and this is actually kind of my debut of having somebody accompany me while I sing.
Yeah. So
I never used to sing. Only in the past year I've started to. So, well, in choirs and stuff like that, but not solo. So.
yeah. So this is your chance. See, you get involved in musical theater, and especially as a guy, eventually.
And you're done.
Eventually, they're going to rein you in.
Yeah. Done. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Mother says I was a dancer before I could walk. She says I began to sing long before I could talk. And I've often wondered, how did it all start? Who found out that nothing can capture a heart like a melody can? Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be wasn't so bad.
That was, Ian Guenette on lead vocals.
What?
Only vocals. So now you will always be forever known as the girl with the golden hair.
The girl, yes, yeah. In rehearsal, I sang the boy with golden hair. But I was too caught up in the words. Yeah. I'm getting it right.
Okay, so we've got a couple more. Let me get my excellent list here. Well, let's see. Should we stick with the Abba? Yeah, let's stick with the Abba. So this is one of my favorite Abba songs.
Me too.
And I just have to find. And once again, the version that I'm playing this from is from one of the thrift shop donations. That would be New Organ Pops, arranged by Richard Bradley for the organ. So this particular song, it tells you what like little buttons you should press on your home organ. I just have to find the right page. And so yes, the upper should be flute, oboe, harpsichord, or percussion. And if you have one of those little organs with the little box that does the rhythm, you should just press the auto rhythm rock. The problem is this has, for those of you who know a little bit about music, this song has a whole bunch of 3/4 bars. So you're gonna the boom is gonna be on the wrong beat a lot of the time. But unless of course the song is pre-programmed into your rhythm memory. But then you have to play it absolutely right. So you don't want to do that. I'm gonna get the guitar out for this.
In case I get lost in the music.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you're the girl with the golden hair.
Yeah.
You just get lost. You get lost.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So this is SOS. This is also in Mamma Mia, is it not?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't really know the story of Mamma Mia. I've seen the musical twice, and I really haven't figured out the story yet. There's a girl, and there's 3 potential dads.
Yeah.
And in the 2 versions I've seen, one was by a high school. She didn't look like any of them. So, and also because it was high school, she was the same age as all 3 of the dads. But hey, musicals are about a bit of a suspension of belief. Yes, I think actually one of the dads was in grade 9. This was the ADHS version. Yes. So anyway, but yes, it's a fun show with lots of ABBA tunes. So how can you go wrong? All right, you start her off. Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. Oh no, I'll keep playing. I tried to reach for you, but you have closed your mind. Whatever happened to our love? I wish I understood. It used to be so nice, it used to be so good. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing that can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? Turn the page. You seem so far away, though you are standing near. Really listen to the lyrics, they say a lot. You made me feel alive, but something died, I fear. I really tried to make it out. I wish I understood what happened to our love. It used to be so good. when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing that can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? And now it's the instrumental if he's got the music. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing that can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, how I try, how can I carry on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I even go? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? That's live television, people. That's okay. Not our best moment, but hey, we're moving on.
Just forget that happened.
All right.
And as you can tell, I don't trust my ear very much, so.
So we're good. I think we should go to, where did I put my book? I think we'll skip Little Shop of Horrors for today. We're gonna do Onward Christian Soldiers. Why are we gonna do Onward Christian Soldiers?
Because it's written by Arthur Sullivan.
It's written by Arthur Sullivan because Arthur Sullivan, though a composer, he was a musician. So what did he do? He played in a church as well. He wrote a few hymns. Onward Christian Soldiers. There's
a few different tunes.
Yeah, nothing's coming, but several. So so we'll do Onward Christian Soldiers. We got one of the Reader's Digest books. Ian's going to do the big intro. This is the Lift Every Voice and Sing. This is one of the favorites. So we got, my version has 5 verses, but we're just going to do the 3. Soldiers marching as to war with the cross of Jesus going on before. Church of God, brothers, we are treading where the saints have trod. Christian soldiers marching as to war with the cross of Jesus going on before. In our happy throng, when with ours your voices in the triumph song, glory, laud, and honor At least we have fun. Okay, we're going to close with, it's not a show tune. It should be a show tune. Maybe it is a show tune. It's probably in some form of compilation show somewhere. So again, how do we support musicians these days? Well, we watch what they do. So, you know, Ian let me know that he's watched some of my Twitch streams. And this song, once again, from one of our thrift shop donations. This is the big, skinniest book I've ever seen. The big, I never promised you a Rose Garden songbook, but the big here is the hair of the three women on the cover, which is Lynn Anderson, Loretta Lynn, and Tammy Guenette. Big 70s country hair, fantastic, and thus. And so Rose Garden. I played this song a few weeks back. I think I started it thinking, this will be funny. And then it was like, I'm halfway through it, and it's kind of a realization, this is a really good tune. This is a really well-written song. And then I remembered the Katie Lang version, which is, you know, I don't even think she likes it very much, but it's excellent. So we're going to close with this. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate the feedback. Ian, you're going to continue with Music Mondays?
Yep.
So you can find Music Mondays on the St. James Anglican Church, Carleton Place Facebook page. He does it, strangely enough, on Mondays, usually 2
o'clock.
2 o'clock or so.
Sometimes a bit earlier.
depending on when the internet works.
Yeah.
I'm continuing with Hump Day Hymns. We have a very special concert this Saturday. We're going to do a live stream concert with my daughter Cameron Hunter. It'll be here at 7 p.m., so on the TSA Facebook page. There's some classical tunes from her recent jury. There's also some musical theater. What are we doing? We're doing the last 5 years. We're doing Anastasia and Wicked. Every girl who wants to sing musical theater wants to sing songs from Wicked. And she's going to do some pop songs on the ukulele that I got her for Christmas at Mill Music here in Renfrew, Ontario. So, I mean, it'll be the world debut of her new baritone ukulele. So hopefully everyone can tune in. It'll be available on the church Facebook page for a while and on Cameron's YouTube page when she gets one. So here's Rose Garden. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ian, again for coming. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. It's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta live, so love and let live and let go. I beg your pardon. Never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. When it's sweet talking, you could make it come true. I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. What would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta live, so love and let live and let go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before you leap, the waters run deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. Never promised you a rose garden